I didn't think I was going to make another video on leaks so soon, but we have some more leaks and we are getting really spoiled, aren't we, traders? Hi traders, I'm Teeds, how's it going? ElChicoEevee has shared some new info and leaks with us and we're going to go through all of them in this video. I'm going to summarize all the leaks that we have in the past 2 days from ElChicoEevee and it's pretty crazy. As always, a disclaimer, take all leaks with a grain of salt until officially announced by Pokemon Unite themselves, as things can change until officially released. And huge shout out to ElChicoEevee for sharing this information. Starting off with this tweet from ElChicoEevee, maybe I will have to change a bit of my info. There's not only 2 defenders coming, soon there's 3. Which is huge. In my previous video about leaks, I talked about this tweet that was quickly deleted from ElChicoEevee that revealed the next 5 roles coming to Pokemon Unite. These colored circles seem to represent a role each, so we have All-Rounder, Defender, Defender, Attacker, and then All-Rounder. I think Zacian, who was our leaked Pokemon for Pokemon Day, is the next All-Rounder who I am so excited to try in Pokemon Unite. But now, ElChicoEevee says there are 3 defenders, and I wonder how it fits into this. Like, does it replace a role, or is it going to just like snug in there? I have no idea. But for the question of the day, trainers, what Pokemon would you like to see as a defender? Let me know in the comments down below. We have a few Pokemon that could fit into this defender role that we have leaked already. So ElChicoEevee has previously tweeted, if I am right, the next pseudo-legendary to join the game will be Goodra. I think Goodra is likely to be one of our defenders if it comes to the game. I have another video here where I received some more leaks from an anonymous leaker, and it seems that if this mystery Pokemon is a defender, it must be a water type. If you'd like to see me dive more into that leak, the link will be down below. But for now, we have this leak from our anonymous leaker where it shows that this Pokemon is a water type. I don't know if it's the next defender, but I just know that it's a water type most likely. ElChicoEevee also tweets that the Pokemon is a rideable type and tweets a GIF of Mantine, which can match with the info we have so far. A water type, and it is rideable. A couple I can think of is Mantine and Lapras, who both in my opinion would fit the defender role and are rideable water type Pokemon. For the third possible defender, I don't think we have any info on who that could be yet, especially since ElChicoEevee seems to come across this info recently. But all in all, I'm happy that the defender drought will be over and we're finally getting some defenders in the game. It seems like a lot at the same time too. Okay, moving on to the next bit of info that I have. ElChicoEevee also tweets this GIF, which left a lot of the community super excited, and it is a GIF of Torchic. ElChicoEevee quote tweets this GIF with soon TM, but not so soon at the same time. Will take a bit, maybe, but you will see. It is very vague, so it doesn't exactly confirm anything about Blaziken, but it makes you wonder if it could be about Blaziken as it is a GIF of Torchic. Blaziken was fake leaked a long time ago, just something that got really popular from the Facebook community, I think, because it was from a Facebook page that got 3 of the next Pokemon right out of pure luck. I think one of them was Serena, if you remember that time, it was around that time. Blaziken was one of the Pokemon on this list as well, and this led to the community believing Blaziken was coming. Unfortunately, it didn't, and it was very sad. We were hyped for it, but maybe this is a glimmer of hope that Blaziken could be coming for real this time. However, because I don't want anyone's hearts to be broken, this GIF could be related to something else. It could be related to Blaziken, but it could also be completely unrelated. Not everything ElChicoEevee tweets are very direct like this. It could mean that the Pokemon can be a fire type or a bird or something like that. So I'm going to take this one lightly for now, but I'd love to see Blaziken in the game. If we had Blaziken, it means it would have Torchic, who I absolutely adore, and Combusken. I feel that Blaziken would be an all-rounder if it did come to Pokemon Unite, which would be really sick and would fit that last role that we have, which is an all-rounder. What do you think, trainers? You still want to see Blaziken in Unite? I know a lot of you were hyped in the comments back in the day. Are we still having that hype for Blaziken? ElChicoEevee also replied to a question where they asked what do they think about the current leaks that ElChicoEevee has. ElChicoEevee responds, 3 of them will be fan favorites, which is insanely exciting and kind of makes me hope for Blaziken even more because it is a fan favorite, but it really could be anything. This makes me think it could be somewhat really popular and makes me think of my list that I made a while ago, which now has a lot of the Pokemon from that list in the game as well. He also shares that he thinks Zacian will not be available on the PTS, but there will be 2 other unknown Pokemon that we can test. As soon as I have access, I will let you trainers know who they are and what they do, but ElChicoEevee thinks that one of these Pokemon coming to the PTS will be really loved. I think one will be Goodra and the other may be a water type defender. ElChicoEevee has recently done a Q&A as well and has some really interesting answers to these questions that were asked. This question asks if there are any starter mons being added. ElChicoEevee responds, we have Inteleon FX, so I think we might see Inteleon, and I hope it comes with more starters because why only release one? I definitely think Pokemon Unite will release more starters for sure, but this info was new to me with Inteleon's FX being found. I only had the tweet where it says that Inteleon may possibly be coming, but I didn't know why. But now it tells us that there is actually some more concrete leak with Inteleon that is the FX in the datamine files. I definitely think this Pokemon will be an attacker, and Decidueye is our resident sniper. It'd be cool to see how well Inteleon would do as well. Since Decidueye, while strong, can still really struggle, I wonder how they would implement Inteleon in the game with its sniper moves. ElChicoEevee has also shared this image of all the current female Pokemon according to Unite, and some of you have been sending it to me asking if these are the leaked Pokemon. As far as I understand, Pokemon Unite has all the names of the Pokemon in their files with their genders, and it is not supposed to be taken as a leak that this Pokemon is coming to the game. ElChicoEevee has shared the pastebin with all the Pokemon in it as well. It is very exciting knowing that all the Pokemon in the game are just like, I guess, kind of there in the files. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to mean much for what leaks we will get. So I just wanted to clarify that because I know you're very excited, and I'm just sorry that I don't think they are coming, at least yet, until ElChicoEevee there's more concrete evidence that they are coming. The coolest thing I will say about all of this is that we have 3 Pokemon who are starters that could be possibly coming. Now, some of them are pretty weak, so Inteleon I would say is the strongest with the FX being found. Blaziken is just based on the gift there, it could mean nothing. And then in my previous video, we have Primarina, who could be coming as well based on the leaks that I have previously. It just fits in perfectly with a lot of the things, but it doesn't line up with the roles in my opinion. So I don't know. But it's really interesting to talk about 3 starter Pokemon that could possibly come into the game. I thought that was really interesting. I feel like Inteleon is the most likely one out of the 3 though. In a nutshell, it seems that we may be having Goodra coming to the game, most likely. Zacian will be coming to the game for sure, I believe. We have a water type defender, I think, that is possibly leaked. And then we just have a bunch of other Pokemon that we have no information about. Inteleon FX as well, so there's that. And ElChicoEevee has mentioned in the past that we have Tropius, I think that's how you say it, and Chandelure, which is just a very, very soft leak. I don't know the evidence of that leak at all. From a tweet they wrote in the past, they said that these Pokemon could be coming. So that is something to keep in mind as well. Which makes a lot of sense because like I think Chandelure is very, very loved. Maybe it could be that. I don't know. If you haven't seen those leaks, they will be linked right here for you. As well as a video of my list where I have predicted so many of the Pokemon coming to Pokemon Unite already in the game. I think more than 50% of that list is now in the game. So if you want to check if your Pokemon is likely to be coming, feel free to watch that video as well. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, trainers. Like the video if you enjoyed this. Comment down below what defender you would like to see. And I can't wait to catch you for the next one. Bye!